went to go see Spider-Man Far From Home with my friends. And so far, I think it was a worthy follow-up of Spider-Man Homecoming, which I think I like this one better. And because I feel like it delivers all the action and all everything. So, yeah, it was pretty good. It it takes place after Endgame, to where Tony Stark is now gone, and that Spider-Man doesn't know if he should be the new or the next Iron Man, and he feels like if he has these pretty big shoes to fill. So this is basically what this movie is all about, and to feel like that he's ready for this huge responsibility, and that's where basically his journey goes through, and um, he well, Peter Parker, he, I feel like I liked him a lot better as a character in this movie, since how you see him mess up, you see him fall and break it, but he still gets back up even after all of his mistakes that he made in the movie and all of his, um, yeah, even though if he always messed up and, like, how do I say this? Well, he didn't always mess up, he just made pretty stupid decisions, well, as a person, so yeah. I felt like he grew from those mistakes that he made, and he was ready. Well, he wasn't ready to be the new Iron Man, but he was just ready to be that next tier of a hero. So here are all the good things about the movie. Um, Starting off with it does a good. The movie does well, especially at the beginning. The movie does a good job of explaining like what happened after Endgame, especially with the snap, and how the people that disintegrated are now back again. It explains that perfectly, even for like people who aren't really that familiar with Marvel or anything. So yeah, I mean, they treat it kind of like a joke in the movie, but we'll get more on that later. But other than that, I feel like they did a great job of explaining that. So I feel like I liked a lot of the characters a lot better from Homecoming in this movie, especially MJ and Ned, since I felt like, oh, them being Peter's best friends, especially with Ned, like, Ned is always great. Well, I liked Ned back in Homecoming, but I liked him better in this one, since they gave him this totally new, different character that will surprise you, that is just hilarious throughout the movie. So yeah, basically that was pretty good. So MJ was also really good too. I liked the relationship that she had with Peter Parker. Well, it wasn't like their typical MJ and Peter Parker relationship, and so it was different kind of. And I liked how they did that. So that felt pretty good. And Happy Hogan and Aunt May, they were also really good additions to the movie, and how Happy Hogan can help Peter throughout the movie to see, and can help out Peter's friends. So that was pretty good to see him too. And about the villain in the movie, I liked what they did with it, but then except in the end, which I'll get to that later. I mean, it was really cool, especially with all. Well, I can't really say that, but it was really cool to see the villain in this movie. So, and I mean, okay, moving on away from the villain, all the action was awesome, especially when Peter Parker and Mysterio were working together. They made a really good team. So, while you had Peter Parker just whipping up all of the saving people from crashing buildings, while you had Mysterio battling with the elementals, and yeah, that was pretty fun to watch. And all the jokes were mostly good. Like, wow. Well, this isn't really a major spoiler. I'm just saying this for fun. While Peter Parker is trying to type a building, he gets hit in the head by a bell, which is kind of like the slapstick comedy part in there, which is supposed to be a typical Spider-Man movie, but we'll get to more of the jokes part later. And then which is kind of like the mixed aspect for me. Like, some of the jokes are pretty forced at sometimes, especially this one part to where it's just we're seeing to where something happens, and then it goes on to this other weird thing, and then even me and my friends were weirded out. Like we were all like, "What?" And then yeah, that was just a weird part. I felt like it was more written like a comedy instead of like a Spider-Man action superhero movie instead of like a spy movie. Sometimes it just feels off since having like goofy, weird spies like even Nick Fury and Maria Hill make some jokes sometimes, and I feel like that was a little off for them. But yeah, so that was really something I had a mixed opinion about, and what they did with the villain in the end left me with a kind of like really, and then so since I thought it was really cool that the person was the villain and his motives were a little off, but he was still good at the end, so that was pretty cool. And now to get to my rating, other than that, it was pretty good for me, and it's one of the better Spider-Man movies. Spider-Verse is still my favorite Spider-Man movie, but this is probably like the second or third or something like that. So, like I said, I liked it better than Homecoming, so that was really good to see that. So it was very entertaining, and me and my friends loved it. At some points where we were like all really cheering so loud because it was so awesome at some parts. And so if you're a Spider-Man fan, you're gonna love it. I highly recommend it. It's really good. It's not on the lower half for me in my MCU list, but it's definitely in like the top 10 or 15. So that was really good. And if you were disappointed that there was no post-credit scenes in Endgame, there is a mid and post-credit scene in this movie. So you're gonna really love that, which leaves you which really has a huge surprise in it, which you guys are gonna love. Well, not gonna love, but just gonna leave you really shook and surprised stuff. So yeah, because me and my friends, we freaked out when they put that in the post-credit scene. So yeah. Overall, I really enjoyed it, so I give it a good 8.5 out of 10 and a B. So I would highly recommend seeing it. And that's really it for this video. So tell me in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed the video and the movie if you've seen it yet. And please don't put any spoilers in the comments though. So well, that's really it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all later. Peace out. Bye.